I'm growing absolutely tired of particular uh, bullshit context about the situation. Okay, so within a hypothetical, I consider writing primarily two post subcolumn. All right, and I consider the few places that I might, like, few couple of places that I might write that subcolumn. A particular place actually is the Mark Zuckerberg Facebook page. The second place that's not really the right place, not actually, is the Sherry Moon Zombie Facebook page. The third place that's really the second place that's still sort of weird, actually, is the um, sort of in a cool way, sort of interestingly, uh, peculiarly weird, actually, is the Rob Zombie Facebook page. All right. The particular subcolumn uh, within a consideration of the Mark Zuckerberg Facebook page uh, would uh, mention Dan Aykroyd after consideration of context, though would not include a tag of Dan Aykroyd in Rob Zombie's Facebook page, not actually, and that's where this subcolumn leads. Though it's still, the subcolumn would sort of irritate Rob Zombie, I would think, because it's like suddenly it's like, uh, that's not really cool, man, not at all, not actually, for reasons. I'm aware that this subcolumn would really irritate Rob Zombie all of a sudden, like, that one's not cool, not really, man, not actually. What the within a hypothetical of Rob Zombie's attitude, he would. I realize that. Okay. Now I'll explain the subcolumn. All right. Uh, do the Jews, the Jews, do they want to talk about Yahweh or G Mac Daddy? Okay, because Jews traditionally do not say the name God. Not actually. They spell it G space space or space G dash dash. Okay. The total while that the Hebrew word Yod Chet Vav He means cast your burdens on the Lord, while the Jews act reverent. Okay, or suggest themselves reverent. All right. Uh, huh. I'm just going to jump right to the point about that. While within a consideration of people like Dan Aykroyd and perhaps my defense attorney, my criminal defense attorney Robert Sisson, my Jewish criminal defense attorney Robert Sisson, okay, there might be a point. Really, is sort of my attitude about those people's customs and traditions. Okay, because technically Christianity is not a religion. Not actually. Religion is not inclusive of Christianity. Not actually. All right? I already argued the point and documented the point. They could not validly argue that Christianity is a religion. Not at all. When it comes right down to it. All right? Hang on. Now I'm going to jump right to the fucking point. Because hang on. This right here is a Raspberry Pi. It's about all I would need to actually program a droid, a battle droid. And Russia is making battle droids. Why is Russia making battle droids? They have plenty of people to handle the situation if they want to step in and handle the situation about white America. All right? They could, with their people alone. The fact that they're building droids might mean something like they're actually considering wiping all the bad guys off the face of the fucking planet. All right? It ain't. And the total while that a bunch of white Americans, listen to me, because there's a point about all of this, and there's a vast population of people, all right? And okay, there are details, okay? The total time white America wants to a bunch of white Americans want to cast aside common sense when it's about they might be in trouble, okay? Because they can't build courthouses on stolen land, not at all, for an example, all right? And various different people have different perspectives, okay? And like there are political campaign parties, okay? And people vote for the candidate that they want. Like that's some sort of like people of separate countries are confused that's a criminally insane terrorism? Not really, no. All right? Russia might be considering wiping all the white people off the face of the fucking planet. Matter of fact. Now, white Americans, that shocks that they can't, because the total time that a lot of white Americans cast aside common sense when it's like not convenient. That's not really healthy. Folks, not at all. What's really healthy is to actually be scared when there's reason for concern. All right? What's right really is right. Okay? If you want to suggest you have a right, that's within a consideration of right and wrong, that's not really coherent. Not at all. The total while that the American government feds are obstinately hanging on to some old archaic writ and acting absolutely like everybody else is dumb while they're taking advantage of a population of white Americans that are really uneducated, man, about various things, okay? Now, back to the point, okay? Because I needed to really give the white Americans a good, valid, like, shock to their system about a reason that they should be concerned and consider my point seriously, because I want a good society. I think that the American feds should move the white people out of my state. It's my state because I'm tribal Mayan and because I argued for it, and nobody needs a goddamn show of hands. Not at all. I'm Jason Hughes. I argued for the state of Oklahoma, and if it's about a show of hands, it's my argument and it's my state. All right? What's right really is right. What's legal really is legal. Let's just jump right to the goddamn point. White America is criminally insane. All right? A bunch of white Americans should consider my point. For a good society, for their own goddamn good, they might live longer. Though the subcolumn, all right, would be just about Mark Zuckerberg's attempt to take hate speech reports and block people, and particular number of blocks gets a ban, all right? And so that opens up the door for aggressors to come by and somebody else's Facebook page and just make a little hate speech report about something like, even a goddamn fucking snapshot posted, if that's what it, or the system variably just triggers a hate speech report about a snapshot, because that literally happened and that's documented, all right? So the point really is, Mark Zuckerberg wants to make a new community policy about a Judeo-Facebook, like people gotta accept particular things about Jewish history. And now I'm going to get off the point yet again a little bit about this subcolumn, a little bit off the point yet again, all right? It's good for a supposed hate speech report to actually be a documented and remain a documented point, because then people could report those people that make hate speech reports to the proper authorities, okay? Mark Zuckerberg is not the one, not at all right? There are a lot of different places around the world. Just for a little fucking example, man. He's breaking laws, all right? It's an obstruction of justice, bud, all right? Now he wants a Judeo-Facebook goddamn thing. For a number of reasons, I'm really goddamn tired of it. I'm going to keep this point sort of concise, okay? Because mm-hmm, and I'm going to keep this probably within YouTube. This video, yeah, and it's just out there somewhere. Though, or maybe, and I'll think about things. This land is Mayan. This might be part one of this video.